Yo, what's good? Welcome back to another episode of Sidemen Reacts. Today you have myself, Vic, and Josh, once again reminding ourselves that we are relatively talentless.
We're going to react to a girl drawing a perfect circle. That's what we're here for today.
Jeez, I'd say I have the perfect circle.
Yeah, that was clever.
It's a friend group.
Yeah.
Play on words.
These people have next level skills. Don't blink, you just might miss them. If there's one thing humans just can't seem to do, it's drawing a perfect circle. This amazing teacher is here to prove that it can actually be done. One gentle swipe of her arm, and you can't deny that's pretty much a perfect circle.
Not even complete.
A perfect circle? But she's not alone. These people seem to have mastered the art too. I just can't seem to pick who's best. You've seen people do awesome things with pizza dough before, but you've never seen a pizza boomerang. You can tell this man has confidence in his skills. Nobody else would throw dough across a street market. It normally doesn't come back.
That was cool.
We've all seen people mess up with their nunchucks, but this man's so good, it's difficult to believe he knows what that feels like. Not only is he super fast, he clearly knows every trick in the book.
And you smack yourself in the face.
This waitress would leave you in the dust if you agreed to race her. I've never seen anyone input anything into a computer at that speed before.
Nah, what? Why is that so fluid?
Like, it must be a good bloody computer running
this waitress would
Windows,
leave you
whatever.
in the dust if you agreed to race her. I've never seen anyone input anything into a computer at that speed before. Most people can't even do a single push-up, let alone what this guy's doing. The level of strength and skill it takes to pull that off is insane. If he wasn't filming any of this, I think I'd have a very hard time believing it actually happened. If you've ever thought you just can't make pancakes fast enough, now you know you need a pan that can rotate and a friend with impossible spoon skills.
Teamwork.
This worker's cleaning the floor in ways I never thought possible. You might never see anything done that perfectly ever again. I'll bet he's the only person on earth who knows that technique.
Bro, they slap Among Us music on there.
Yep.
Yeah, sus. Okay, that floor cleaning sus.
Sorry to do this to you, but your workout routine is about to be put to shame. This guy can do things with no support that most of us struggle to do when we can lie down. I've never seen core strength like it.
How long till you can do that, Vic? I heard you're a bit of a beast in the gym right now.
We'll see. Give me a few months.
Man must say less. Josh, you too. I heard you're moving nuts.
No, I'm a beast. Yeah, me, beast, mate.
Alright. Race to see you can do that first.
Sticks are for kids, not the way
That's for kids.
Maybe he
I get scared.
Because
I get
he's
so
heavier,
scared if
but
I
I
went
don't
that
know
high.
anyone who could actually clear a car like that. Christopher Spell has one of the most incredible world records ever. This is his attempt at the highest standing jump. Now, I don't know if you've ever tried jumping without a run-up, but this isn't what it usually looks like.
Yeah,
water skiing is hard enough for most people, but it could always get harder. You'd think doing it without skis would be enough, but this expert's tried it blindfolded while breakdancing, and he's even thrown a few no-hands tricks in for good measure.
Are you serious?
None of our quick cleaning tricks
stand
stand a chance against this guy's genius method. Sure, it's pure luck that the table spins, but it takes an alert mind to spot the possibilities. Soldiers go through rigorous training.
Wait. Free the woman in the background, please.
He's clapping the whole time.
It takes an alert mind to spot the possibilities. Soldiers go through rigorous training to develop skills that most of us don't have. But even with all that hard work and dedication, there are some things that people just can't do, like walk on water. Everyone except him. There's
How far you
something
reckon you
about
get on
speed
that?
eating that seems to captivate just about everyone. And it's easy to see why when you have a look at this man eating a bowl of noodles. I promise, it's not as easy as he makes it look. After watching this guy mess around with a slinky, I'm pretty sure just about anything can bring in a crowd if you make it seem like you know what you're doing. He really does have my attention though. Watching that thing move is just mesmerizing.
I never understood
Sign spinning is almost a lost art these days.
Is crazy.
You almost never see it anymore, which is a shame. When it's done right, it can be a real treat to watch. And this guy is the perfect example of that. Unless you're super coordinated and have lots of time on your hands, juggling just isn't an option. This man isn't scared though. He's practiced so much that he started coming up with new ways to do it.
Hacks. He's got IRL hacks.
That is mad.
We all thought money counting machines were essential because no human can count that fast, but she's got a crazy technique going, and now I'd bet she's as fast as any machine. I don't know how he does that so well, but it's an incredible skill. He can probably cut that whole field of trees in a matter of minutes. Everyone can dance, but can you do it like him? If I didn't know any better, I would have thought it was a glitch in the Matrix or something, but nope, he's just busting out moves better than I've ever seen before. These guys are great at their job. Not many people can cut grass like that and with such speed, but no matter how good they are, it would still take them twice as long if they weren't together. You can bet that watching these guys come into
One
the dining
person
area
falls
in
and it's
perfect
done.
unison like this will
That's so
definitely
sick,
improve your
bro.
level of satisfaction
One
at this restaurant,
person
no
goes
matter
and
what
it's
you're
done.
eating. This
I wanna
guy
go
has
eat
some
there, that would be
serious
sick.
BMX skills, and he wanted to prove it by doing something nobody else ever would have thought of. This is proof that not everything that looks like a mistake is actually wrong. Just watch this incredible basketball shot. He drops
That's
the ball
so
for show
sick.
and lands the shot with his foot instead. There are some things you just can't see without
like
being
Neo.
impressed. Ring dancing is one of those arts that always seems to amaze onlookers. But this
Neo
guy
got
brings
bored
a
of
whole
fighting Agent
new
Smith.
meaning to the craft. And he's
spinning in a
even gone to
circle.
the effort of dressing up like Neo from The Matrix. This guy has obviously practiced a lot because this stunt is seriously incredible. Does anyone know if a
No,
stunt like
that's
that can
hard.
be done on a skateboard, or has this guy invented a whole new sport? Not only can he package boxes super fast, but he's also very
I've seen this
thorough.
one before.
Opening that
The
box would be
entire
hell.
box is covered in
yeah,
tape.
but
in
yeah.
just
I'm sorry,
a matter of
opening that
seconds.
box
With
would
not
be
one
hell.
glimpse
It's
of the
annoying
box
if anything,
showing
yeah.
through. I think we could all do with a couple of lessons from this chef. Watching him peel a melon at those superhuman speeds is a sight to see. And to top it all off, he has his fingers intact. The things he can do with pizza dough are incredible. Have you ever tried to spin pizza dough? It's not as easy as it looks. So really, this should be impossible. You have to wonder if this makes his pizzas taste even better. He sure knows his way around a base after all.
Do you still eat it,
This
or-
person has worked out how to beat the system
Holy-
with pure skill.
I wanna
He must
beat
win
this
a
guy.
lot of bets. Usually a bike stunt requires basic things like holding onto the handlebars, but this woman is so good that she doesn't even care about those kinds of things anymore. She can do stunts while sitting on the totally wrong part of the bike while training at the gym. Or when she's bored of
What?
that, she just stands
She's
on the
got better
handlebars
form
to
than me.
steer, and she makes it look easy. Neatly rolling food that way isn't easy, but that doesn't mean you can't get good at it. This guy can roll faster than the eye can see, and he even manages to rap with a flourish. This man decided the baseball bat alone was interesting enough to play with.
Boy.
He invented a whole new skill. If you're like me, you're now
No,
wishing
do
you
it
could
with a
watch him
swing,
play a
man. Let's
match.
see it.
Just imagine him hitting the ball using one of those tricks. I don't know how long this group
Aw,
of people
that-
have been practicing this, but I don't believe any amount of practice would make me this good. There's no camera
that's
trickery
nuts.
here, just genuinely incredible synchronicity and a huge amount of dedication. Breaking a wooden board is one thing. Breaking 4 in a single 720-degree spin is a whole new level.
Fatality.
Take a look at the celery harvesting skills these people have. They can pick and trim a stick of celery in just seconds without damaging it. There's no machine on earth that could do that job as effectively as they do. Tumbling like a real gymnast is always impressive. This woman's so good at it, she decided she could up her game by adding a huge treadmill. She was right. Pizzas are one of the greatest
What
gifts
the
to
fuck am I
mankind, but
watching?
even though they're super
So
easy to
hungry.
eat, they're not as easy to handle if you have to cut them yourself. This man's the pizza cutting master though. He doesn't just cut and box them with ease. He does it with more style than you could ever imagine. This girl managed to combine roller skating and gymnastics, and she's turned it into something new. You've got to admit, it's pretty impressive to watch. Most people can't limbo that low on their own
Kind
2
of.
feet. Her
Ow.
makeup skills are
What
out
the-
of
You
this
gotta
world.
sell your
You
soul
have a
to be
pretty
that
hard
hard.
time picking out
What
which of
is
those eyes
this?
are her real ones, and that's because none of them are. She could fool just about anyone with
this
talent
wears
like
me
that.
out, man.
This man has painted so many walls that he can now paint bricks onto paint. It's a unique method for sure, but I'm glad he's done it because it does
what?
blow your mind a little.
Do you want to know how that works? Yeah, you can see on the right, can you see there's gaps? Look at the right hand of the wall. So
Yeah.
there's gaps, so he only paints the front surface, so that's how it looks like.
Yeah, he was painting like that color, the burgundy color.
Yeah, so why is that a skill?
People have mastered the very specific
That
art
is
of writing with their
cold.
bodies.
Oh
But
my
it's not as
gosh,
easy
that's
as it
so
looks.
sick.
They're so great at it, you could almost think it was CGI. This person's wrapping 1 burger per second. That's faster than our brains can even comprehend.
Iron for science.
Sometimes
There's
the
too much
things
food
you
for
never
this.
think about are the
I'm
things
too
you'll
hungry
enjoy
for this
watching the
video.
most, like this precise and effortless
Yeah, eat
lawn
grass, bro.
edging with a
Touch grass.
spade. Yep, that's all. You're welcome. All chefs need good knife skills if they're going to survive a job in the kitchen. Have you ever tried to peel an orange with just a knife? I'll bet it didn't look anything like this when you tried. It looks like he's even worked out how to avoid getting sticky orange juice on everything. Legend has it, a helicopter is one of the most difficult vehicles to operate, but after watching this pilot doing his thing, you'd be forgiven for thinking that it might not be that difficult after all. You'd be wrong though, it's seriously hard.
Calm
He just
helicopter.
happens to have incredible landing skills.
Good meme title this video.
Couple gamer memes. the
pleasantly
pace of
surprised.
that, the pace of that was so fast. I'm very overwhelmed. I don't really know what
Yeah.
to say now. I've
Might
seen a
have to
lot
rewatch
of
that.
impressive stuff in a very short time.
As Toby said, it made you seem more talentless.
Yes.
Wow, we can make YouTube videos. So great, brilliant. But can you boomerang a pizza?
No. If any of you can boomerang a pizza, let us know down in the comments. Otherwise, we'll see you next time.